Yes, man. So like I said before, they also call me the bee man. So I'm over here dealing with some wonderful Italian honeybees. We got 10,000 of them inside of this chamber right here. And we're growing them up to utilize the wax and also utilize the wonderful honey that they're going to produce. This is going to have a lot of different hints of many different wildflowers that's growing out around here, as well as the flowers that we're going to put up as well. So as you can see on top here, we have what they call bird comb, and this is just some extra comb that the bees decided to make. I don't know whether they got caught up there or whatever the reason was for it, they created some more comb. But this is generally wax right here, so you can see, pull this apart, and you could probably eat this right now, but I'm not going to eat it just now, man. But as you can see, these bees are pretty much friendly for the most part, and I can even pick one up. You see? These are female bees right here, you know? The females are the only ones that could sting you. So you just got to be careful with them, be gentle with them. You know, they could sense the vibrations. They're seeing a whole different spectrum or frequency than we do. So let me go ahead and open this cap up here so we can get a look inside of the hive.
Wow.
It's a beautiful thing out here, man. God bless. Wonderful companion right here, you know? It's a really nice thing to make friends with the bees. You know, everybody's stuck out in quarantine, but we're not in quarantine, man. We're hanging with the bees right now, you know? 10,000 of them.
Beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing. So
beautiful, look at that.
As you can see, this is one of the frames here already. And they have just started to build up the comb. You can see, I don't know if you can catch it on the camera, but
yeah,
you can see it's a little bit dented out or puffed out a little bit, you know, compared to other parts of the frame. Now they have just started building up on this. So over the time, they're just starting to put some pollen in here. As you can see, I don't know if you can see in that hole right there. Some pollen right here.
What's it? Yes. Oh yes.
Oh, that orange or yellow in there, man. Some nice pollen that they have brought back from maybe things like dandelions and other wildflowers out there. So now what we're gonna do, as you can see, I've built up over the course of some time here an immunity to the bees. I'm not scared of them, you know. I treat them as if they're one of my brethren or sistren, you know. So serious thing, man. I'm not scared of them. I just try to respect them in their territory.
I'm not scared of them either.
Absolutely, you see.
It's my first time.
You know, so the bees they work in a caste system, meaning that they got different jobs or different assignments for each bee. So there's things called nurse bees or guard bees or worker bees, or also scout bees, meaning that they fly out outside of the hive and look for many different type of flowers or food sources. And then they also have undertaker bees, which take out the bees that are injured or dead in the hive, and they drop them off. So we're gonna take up the first frame right here, man.
Wow. Nice. It looks gooey.
There's the queen. You see the queen right there with the blue dot on her?
I definitely do.
Yeah, man.
Let's see if we can focus in there.
Hey,
if you could spot the queen. And she's moving around over here somewhere. Not get too close, but you can see her. She got a little blue diamond on her head. On her back. Incredible.
There goes the queen with the big blue eyes. And as you can see, all the comb being made. Majority of the bees up here, they're females in the hive. You know, the drone bees, they really don't do nothing. Their only job is to, or their only purpose rather, is to impregnate the queen. And then they die. And they can't sting you. Only the female bees can sting you. The female bees will sting you if they feel threatened or if you do anything, you know, stupid to the hive. And as you can see, if you see flies or any type of insect trying to come in here, these bees are gonna go ahead and go after them. You know, they really have a really heightened sense of protection when it comes to the hive. You know, they really don't want to lose. They're more focused on making their preserves for the winter time and creating their new brood, because every 7 days or so, new larvae hatch. And if we can get up close in here, let me see if we could see them. They're putting a lot of nectar in here right now. As you can see on your right side of the screen here, there's a lot of nectar in there right now. And you can see it's very shiny, very reflecting, and you see the orange stuff, that's the pollen in there. So they're putting that in there to cap off the different larvae in there. And if you could look next to those ones, you can see what looks like a worm or a little grub in there. Can you see it, Q? I don't know if the camera can pick it up.
Probably not. I don't want to try to get too close.
Most definitely, it's okay.
Because as I see, the closer I get, the more bees I get on me.
Sure enough, sure enough.
I can still see the queen shining over there.
Absolutely. Wow, man, the queen's looking beautiful, and she's producing too. That's
and
the
nice
most important.
And fat. She's like, wow.
Oh yes, man.
I'm trying to stay focused there, so.
Absolutely, man. And you can see these taller combs that are capped off. They call them cap combs. Those are the drone cells right there. So that means the male bees are going to come out of there. And usually there's maybe 1 or 2 different frames in here that are loaded up with the drone bees. But I don't see many on this one. I just see enough on there, and I see some bees in there that's working on the different holes in there. So they in there working hard. And we out there doing justice for them, providing plenty of plants for pollination for them to eat.